a kid, I was mostly excited about the presents at Christmas. I liked giving gifts and I enjoyed the rest of the holiday season, but I was most excited for Christmas morning because that was really the best part. I liked the stuff. As an adult, my outlook has taken a complete 180, and I truly delight in the whole season and find it all so magical because I don't have to worry about overspending, over shopping, over committing. I still overeat, but hey, I'm human. Since everyone seems to be posting videos about 21 somethings from 2021, I thought I would give you a 21 simple and healthy mama things that our family loved about the holidays. Years ago, my mom gave our kids this Advent house, which I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with because on the one hand, it seems like just one more thing to do and to remember to do, like Elf on the Shelf, which has never been invited into our house. But on the other hand, it gives me the opportunity to put little notes in each door of things that I want to do with our family to celebrate the season. And so I fill it with little things, and the papers might say something like, read The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, take a drive to see Christmas lights. Thankfully, our kids have learned to be very flexible. It's one of the few perks of having pandemic kids, as they have learned that plans often change. So they aren't too hard on me if we miss a day, but most days we try and do the thing that the Advent calendar says to do, and it helps us really stay in the holiday spirit and focus on what's important as a family. Here are our 21 simple things we loved about the holidays in 2021. Number 1, going to buy a tree together as a family at a local coffee shop. Number 2 was decorating our tree in our house so that we were ready for the season. Look at my beautiful mantle. I have been wanting to do it like this for years, and this year I finally got these canvas prints done using one of the big Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, and I just thought it would be so cute, and it is, and it brought me so much joy. Number 3 is writing letters to Santa. That reminds me, we need to write our thank you note to Santa as well. I'm big on thank you notes. And number 4 is walking to see Christmas lights. I love walking around the neighborhood, and we live in the far north, so we don't have to keep our kids up late to go for a walk in the dark and look at Christmas lights. It's dark like an hour after school gets out. Number 5 this year was making chocolate-dipped pretzels. I did this with the kids instead of baking cookies because it's easier and I'm a terrible baker. And my 1st and 3rd grader could basically do it, which was wonderful. And then we put them in little baggies and shared them with friends and neighbors. Number 6 was shopping for toys for tots. Number 7 is board games. This year we were really into catchphrase, cribbage, gin, and our new favorite, at least mine, which was a great gift we received, Monopoly Empire. It's like the old-fashioned Monopoly, but it doesn't take 3 days to play, and it doesn't end in a family feud. Number 8 is that we got to puppy sit our neighbor's puppy while they traveled, and we got the dogs matching Christmas bandanas. Number 9 is lighting candles on the dining table every night for dinner. It gets dark so early here. It was a really nice way to add some of that hygge. And number 10 is making the house smell like the season through things like scented candles and making mulled wine or favorite recipes in the oven. We're going to take a quick intermission here because I don't want to forget to ask you guys what your favorite things were about the holidays this year. Was there something that you did that you absolutely loved that was actually still simple and easy? Let me know in the comments below, or let me know if there's something on this list that you do and you love doing, or something on this list that you think you might try next year. While you're down there, if you would please hit like, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe and ring the little bell so you get notified when my videos post. It really helps out us teeny tiny YouTubers. I am approaching 500, not 500,000, but that's very exciting for me. So thanks for being here. All right, back to it. Number 11 on the list was blasting Christmas carols all season long. We just use our little portable Bluetooth speakers. We have 2 of these, and they're just in different places in the house all the time. And blasting Christmas carols is one of my great joys, much to my husband's chagrin, of the holiday season. But this year, to soften it a little for him, I didn't just do the classics or the most popular. I found some really good new Christmas songs. Did you hear all the fabulous new songs? Meghan Trainor had stuff out. Some of my top favorites were Darren Criss did Christmas Dance, Elton John and Ed Sheeran, Merry Christmas. And our absolute favorite this year was Jimmy Fallon with Ariana Grande and Megan Thee Stallion, and they did It Was a Masked Christmas. If you haven't seen that music video, check it out. Number 12 was doing this 1,000-piece Christmas puzzle that took us days. I have a lot of things that I want to get done and accomplish in life, but I kind of get stuck in the rat race sometimes and forget to just do things that are absolutely pointless except for having fun. Puzzles for me are fun, and I even got my husband into it. And this puzzle was maddening because all of the pieces were the same shape, but it was also really fun. Number 13 was getting a bunch of our Christmas dinner sides from the grocery store pre-made so that we didn't feel like we had to make all of the things, but we still got to have all of the things. And number 14 was drinking hot chocolate in front of a fire. We do have a wood-burning fireplace in our living room, so that's really fun and festive. Number 15 was eating other people's homemade Christmas cookies. Because I'm not a great baker, it is so wonderful that I know other people who are. 16 was reading Christmas books. Number 17 was Trader Joe's frozen croissants. I got these frozen almond croissants that you just set out on the sheet the night before and then pop them in the oven in the morning. And they taste like homemade, but you don't have to do anything except put them in the oven. Number 18 was delivering Christmas cards by hand to the neighbors, which I had the kids do. And they took it upon themselves to ring every door and hand the card to the person, which is great. I wouldn't have thought of that because I'm naturally very shy, but that's what Christmas cards are all about, is making and maintaining connections with people. And so I love that they did that. I also love that it totally wore them out because, brilliant mom trick, I handed them the cards one at a time, and then they'd run and deliver one at a time. That way I knew the right card went to the right house, but also they had to run 10 times as far. Number 19 was, we had some days where we wore our Christmas jammies all day. Number 20 was a family variety show, complete with readings, poetry, jokes, a game, and a couple of tricks. It's a new tradition in our family when we want something that we've done once to be a tradition, then after it's over, someone just says, well, wasn't that a lovely tradition? This started when my mom decided she didn't want to cook Christmas Eve dinner anymore. Growing up, she always made this special fruit soup. I have very fond memories of it. But, you know, a few decades of doing that, she was kind of over it. So one year she got a Groupon and we went to a predominantly Jewish neighborhood on Christmas Eve because we knew things would be open over there. And we went to a bowling alley and we had pizza and bowled for Christmas Eve. And afterwards she said, well, isn't this a nice tradition? I'm never cooking on Christmas Eve again. So I am declaring the family variety show to be our new family tradition because I thought it was so entertaining. And I told people they didn't have to do it. I think next year we might not make it optional, but I think everybody participated except my husband, but he's the Grinch, so. Number 21 is declaring the day after Christmas to be a holiday called Legomess. And then finding out that there actually is a National Lego Build Day, and this season it was on December 27th. So we just did Legos again that day because Legos are our family's favorite toy. Yes, I am aware that 9 out of the 21 things on my list had something to do with food or drink. Like I said, I may have overindulged a little bit. Thank you for staying to the end of my list. I can't wait to read what you guys like to do that's simple for the holidays. One quick note on number 20, Christmas cards. I want to be very clear that we don't even send out Christmas cards every year. So don't feel bad if you didn't send yours out or if you haven't sent them out yet. Christmas cards can't be late. You can send them whenever they're ready, and or it could be a Valentine card. You do you, don't stress. If you want to hear more about this, I had a video about it last year. I will post it on the end screen. And a special shout out to our neighbors who delivered their Christmas card on time into our mailbox with this year's card and last year's card. I love that. These are my people. All right, until next time, you've got this, guys.